morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? Oh, good afternoon. Shit. I just wake up. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. Anybody know callaloo grains? Callaloo. If you're from Jamaica, you know callaloo. This is callaloo grains. That's what I'm gonna cook. In Africa, we just call it grains, green leaves. But Jamaica, they call it callaloo. If you eat callaloo before, this is another version of cooking the callaloo. The Jamaican people have a way to cook it, and it's good. The Jamaican people, I think they cook it like colored greens. I think they cook this like colored greens. Family, how are you? How you sleep? How is the Friday going? Happy Friday to everyone. And Eid Mubarak to all the Muslim people around the world if you're fasting. Eid Mubarak to you. So I already started cutting it earlier, so I'm just gonna finish cutting it now. How you guys doing this morning? This little afternoon. So this is my last hen I'm gonna cut of this callaloo. Callaloo. They call it callaloo. So if you go to the farmer's market, you look for callaloo grains. Sierra Leone, what they call them green. I'm just gonna cook the white one, not with the palm oil. You can cook it with palm oil if you want to. It's gonna come out like potato leaves. But I feel like eating the white one. I hope I cook it right. Still a blast with that knife. Hey, Andre, you already know me with this knife. Andre, what's up? What's up, Andre? My meat is boiling. Before you cook any African soup, you have to boil your meat first. Cassava leaves, potato leaves, jute leaves, these callaloo grains, all those grains you see African people cooking. The first step is to boil your meat. So my meat is boiling. It's goat meat and cow feet and cow skin. Cow feet and cow skin is very good in okra soup. Very, very good in okra soup. So right here, as you guys can see, the callaloo is ready. So I have some spinach to go with it. So let me bring the spinach. This is my spinach. This is fresh spinach. I'm gonna cut it with my callaloo. I just want to add it so it can give me enough grains. They didn't have enough callaloo there. When I went to the farmer's market, they only have like 4 ties, and I needed like 6 ties. So I pick up the fresh spinach to add it. It's good to cut your grains the same day you buy them, because as you can see now, most of these grains are not good because I soak it since yesterday. I was so tired to cut it up after I cooked for the kids. So fresh spinach right here. This is fresh spinach. They have a different kind too. They have the small one they put in those plastic bags. You can use that one too. But the reason I pick up this one look like potato leaves. So when I cook it, it's gonna look like potato leaf or taste like potato leaves. So you have to pick it. This is how you pick it. Take the leaves and take this one. If you have a nice backyard, you can plant them. You can plant them to get some more. Okay, so me, I don't have time to plant them, so I'm gonna trash them. Hi Catherine, how are you? You guys come learn one or two things the African way, the African cooking way. My meat is boiling. I'm cooking 2 parts, the greens and the okra soup. Fatu Kabo, how are you, my sister? Are you from Sierra Leone? How the body you if you are from Sierra Leone? The body fine. The body the inside close. So you always cut the top area of the steaks. You don't need to cook that. And you're gonna bring this and cut it. That's how you cut it. Hi Lula, how are you? You guys come on, let's cook. Chef Ruby is showing you guys to cook the African way. African way. If you don't know how to cut this, like Chef Ruby cut it on the cutting board, just fold it nicely, you chop it like this. I see a lot of Nigerians chopping their greens like that. So if you can follow those YouTube Nigerian cooks, they will show you how to cut it on the chopping board. Yeah, of Facebook Nigerian cooks. You will see them the way they chop it on the chopping board. They come out the same way. Me, my mom didn't raise me like that. She didn't teach me how to chop them on the cutting board, especially this type of leaves. They teach us how to chop it like this with your hands, you know. But nowadays they have even blender they call bullet blender or something. You can use that to bullet your greens. You don't have to chop your hands. Hi Grant, how are you? Grant said hi Ruby. How is your family doing today? We are doing fine. The boys went to school. I think Rashida and Asma, they're down there. I don't think they go to school today. I think they're down there because I saw their cars outside. Some of this, either you cut it or you put it over there. So we have one last one to do, like this one here. I'm showing you guys how to cut the greens and how to clean them, how to take them off the stick. Because you don't want to cut up this hard part. This is not good to cook. Share the life, guys, share the life. We have 2 soups we are cooking right now. Okra soup and greens, callaloo greens and spinach. Callaloo greens and spinach. So if you're an African, you wonder, can I mix spinach and my callaloo greens or with my potato leaves? Yes, you can. Especially if you're cooking for a big pot or you're cooking for more than 5 people and you don't have enough callaloo or you don't have enough potato leaves, you can always add your fresh spinach. It's the same grains, my dear. It's even going to make your soup taste better, because that spinach flavors too going to give your soup a good flavor. Thank you, Tamley, for sharing. You guys share this live and send stars. Share this live and send stars, please, for this beautiful African cook the motherland way. This is the motherland way. There is no other way but this way. When some people see me, they're gonna wonder, you sure you cook all that food? How did you cook all that food? Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. You sure you cook all that food? I said, yes. My mama raised me well. You don't have to look at my fingers or my hands. I cook. I'm an original cook. So I cut this up. This is the last one. Come here and cut it. You have to keep pushing it up. After you cut, you push it up. Then you go like that. You cut, you push it up again. That's how you don't cut your finger, you know. Push it. You keep pushing it up like that. Push it. Push it. Push it up. Good morning, Glenda. How are you? Latasha, good morning. Haja Asi Conte. Anybody, my sister? How you they do? We get the same last name. That's my dad's last name, Conte. Beautiful last name. We the Conte, we are beautiful people. Anywhere you meet Conte people, take care of them. They are very good people. We are very, very, very good people. So my greens are ready. As you can see, I cut all this with my hands. So I'm going to put this to the side because the pot over there is for the greens. This pot here is for the okra. Let me go trash all of this stuff, raise my pan, then I'm going to come cut up my okra because I'm doing okra soup and greens. So now you clean up first. Clean up everything. Get your rag. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Okay? So let me trash this. You guys look at the meat boiling. Let me go trash this stuff. Alright, so let me get the palm oil. We're going to put some palm oil in here because you want your palm oil to cook with the meat. So that's enough palm oil for now. This is for the okra. The okra we're going to do red, and the spinach we're going to do white. Okay? So while my okra is soaking, let me cut up some onions. Let me turn you guys here. So like I said, this is for the okra, and over there is for the spinach. Now we're gonna blend some onions and habanero peppers. I told you guys when you're cooking African soups, you don't need no ginger and garlic. Like African soups, like the plasas, the potato leaves, crane, cassava leaves, jute leaves. You don't need ginger and garlic. Only habanero peppers and onions you need. So I soak my okra in water. Fatu Kagbo, thank you for 100 stars. I soak my okra in water, so it's gonna sit there. Thank you for 100 stars. Let me go ahead and soak my fish. So I go ahead and soak my fish. Now I have some water on the side to clean my onions. So you're gonna peel your onions like this. Let me turn this so you guys can see. Peel your onions. I'm going to turn the fire down on the grains over there because I'm not ready for that yet. So peel your onions, soak it in water. The easiest way to peel onions, you cut the top and you cut the bottom and take out your first layer. I see some people will sit there to peel onions. They're going to take like whatever minutes, or they're going to be crying before even they cut the onions up. This is the easiest way. You just cut the butt, cut the top, then you take the first layer of the onions. It's very easy. So this is for the people that don't even know how to peel onions. Easy. Just take the first layer. You soak your onions in water. When you soak it, you see all that white stuff, that's the gas. That's the gas that's going to make you cry. But the moment you put it in water, all that gas is going to die down. So you take your first layer. Just take the first layer. You see, so this, the inside is bad. So I'm going to split. You all see the inside? I'm not going to trash my whole onion. So you take where it's bad and trash. You see, you still have some onions to cook. That's how you do it. Some people will see that brown stuff, they will trash it. Somebody like Rashida, we see that, oh, it's spoiled. No, mommy, it's spoiled. You cannot cook that. I say, put my onions down. Let me deal with it. So you're going to come here and rinse it. Cut it. Put it in the blender. Cut it into small. Try to get this leaf inside. It's not good. You're going to cut it into small so you can able to blend it. Okay, it's in the blender. I'm going to blend all of this because I'm going to share this into two for the two soups, you know. So bring it to the blender and cut it inside the blender. The last onion is here. Cut it inside the blender, right? So you rinse your knife. We're going to be ready for the okra. This is the habanero. Like I said, this blend is for two soups. So I'm going to put enough habanero. It's like 4, this is 4 habanero. I'm going to make another 4 habanero. When you play with this habanero, please don't go wash your butt with it, with your hand. It's gonna pepper you. Okay? So now we're gonna blend this habanero, peppers and onions. You guys share the live, please. Share the live. Let me take some stuff out for now. I'll put them in when they start blending. Because right now it's not closing. Some of them needs to come out. So my blender can close. Hey, you needs to come out too. What's going on? It's supposed to close by now. Okay. I hope this is on. Okay. So you blend it half, then you put the rest, then Take this out. Take the blade. Take the blade out. Take this out. Push this to the corner. You're not fasting today now. I didn't fast this year. So you're gonna pour some here. Then you're gonna pour some here for the grains. See that? Make sure you pour enough in both of them. You can always rinse your blender. We don't have enough water here, so I put that here. Always rinse your blender and pour the rest in there. So this is for the okra soup. We have the palm oil, we have the onions now. So you're still gonna let it boil because that palm oil needs to cook. Palm oil needs to cook. Then we have this one for the grains. We already put the onions and the bell peppers. You're gonna let it cook. I'm gonna show you what to do next on that. But I'm gonna bring my blender back. We have to blend some okra. Let me bring my blender back. Y'all see the way this soup is cooking already, the okra soup? So I'm gonna bring you guys here. Let me show you guys how to blend the okra. Good time for the lunch live. Those fasting will wait. I'm not gonna eat in front of them though. I'm not gonna eat in front of them. Nope. So this is the okra. You can chop it in there. We're gonna blend some okra. And we're gonna chop some maybe if I have time, because it's like right now time is running against me. So the okra, same thing, cut the bottom, cut the top, and cut in half in the blender. You can cut up some, you can chop, you can blend some, because sometimes when you eat your okra you want that little crunch in your mouth. So that's why it's good to cut up some and blend some. Are you guys watching? Hi Kelvin. Hi Miss Tanya. How are you? How you doing? Come on, let's eat okra soup. I'm making a lot of water mess here. I should have washed them first before I come cut them up. That's how you cook your okra soup. Boil your meat. Season your meat very well. Chef Ruby all-purpose seasonings. And some of your seasonings like salt, chicken bouillon to put extra flavor to your soup. Then you blend your onions and habanero peppers and put it in there. Trust me, that's almost your soup right there. Apart from putting your greens or your okra. African soup is not hard to cook if you just learn how to cook it. They are not difficult at all. And it's the most healthy dishes you can eat around the world, because we always cook our dishes fresh. So I don't know if you guys can see me. Chef Ruby at work, sneaking, watching. Oh, hey, you're gonna be hungry for lunch, oh. Now, tell your manager that I'll be right back. Let me go eat lunch with my chef. I'll be right back. Tell your manager, say I'm coming right back. Say, let me go eat lunch. Hi, Miss Teresa, how are you? Sierra, how you doing? Joshua, how are you? You guys, come on. This okra look old, but it's so soft. It's so fresh. It's so fresh. When I picking it up, I was scared. I said, this okra looks so big and look old, so maybe it's tough, because some of them, if they're hard, you can put a knife through them. They're very strong and you cannot cook those. If you cook those, they're going to spoil your soup for you. Okay, let me blend the first batch. them to blend too soft. That's why I need my other blender. Let's do something here before I finish this okra. Fermented seed. We have to put our fermented seed here in the okra soup and on the grains. It gives your soup a very good flavor. You can go to any Asian store and look for this. They call it shrimp paste. Shrimp paste. Go to any Asian store and look for it. If you're cooking any soup, put it in there. It makes your soup super good. I'm going to show you guys the picture, but before I do that, I'm going to pour this okra here. I'm going to pour this okra here first. This is my okra soup. I have to blend another pot of okra. So take this out, put it in your soup. Put it in your soup. You see? I'm going to blend another batch. Then the rest, I'm going to chop it up small, and put it there because I'm going to want that little crunch. You all see this? I don't want to mix it yet until I bring the other batch to go in there. This one is getting dry. This for the grains. I'm going to need small water in here. But before I do that, I'm going to put creamy peanut butter here. Creamy peanut butter. Maybe 1 scoop of peanut butter, that's it. It's just to, the peanut butter is going to soften your grains. So I put 1 scoop of peanut butter. Let me get some hot water. I need to bring you guys closer a little bit. Okay. Can you guys see that soup? I need some hot water. So we're going to add some water here. Don't put too much water because greens don't need too much water. I put 1 scoop of creamy peanut butter. Then I put the fermented sesame seed. The Chinese people call it shrimp paste. Shrimp paste is very good for flavor. You can go to any Asian store, look for this or screenshot this. Go tell them you want this to cook your soups. It's the best. One of my friends turned me on to this. Oh my God. If I don't have my fermented sesame seed, that's what I use. So I try to have that in my house all the time. Because fermented sesame seed is very hard to get sometimes. So we have our peanut butter and fermented sesame seed. So you're going to let it boil, okay? I will show you the next ingredient that goes in there. But let's come finish with the okra. Let me push the camera so we can finish with the okra. Okay? Let's finish with the okra. Chop, 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 chop. You just put them like that. Oh. I don't waste too much water. Chop, chop. Put in the blender. Are you guys learning 1 or 2 things? Good afternoon, Yolanda. How are you? You can ferment your own sesame seed. Nana. I don't have time. No. Hell no. That thing, oh my God. You can do it and send it to me, no problem. I will take it. But no. My mom used to do that back home. It's a lot of work. Just like that day I was showing them how to beat that rice flour from scratch. You cannot do that. Hey, hell no. I ain't doing that. I'm going to buy this shrimp paste. Sometimes some African store, they have fermented sesame seed. I go there and pick up Anytime I meet those in African store, I buy a bunch. I buy like 20 and come put it in my house. For me to just avoid of doing that. I'm not doing that. Hell no. So we're gonna blend the second batch of okra. The rest of the okra, we're gonna chop it up nicely so we can have a little crunch on the okra. This okra is so good. When I saw them yesterday so big like this, I thought it's gonna be tough, because when okra tough, you cannot cook it. It's not good. It's not gonna draw. I went to an African restaurant yesterday and eat okra soup there. I almost throw up. I asked the lady, I said, which country cooked this okra soup? She said Senegal. I said, no wonder. But Senegalese people are good on super kanja. They call it super kanja. So that one yesterday, now, it was a no-no. It was a no-no for me. I didn't eat it. I just tasted it because I was so hungry. Let me blend the okra. Hey, blend now. Why you don't blend? Oh, it's not close. Let me loose. I love this musical. Let me loose. I don't know how to sing it. So the okra is here. Happy Miss Ruby and family. Happy Friday. Have a great day. Thank you. So we're gonna put the rest of the okra here. You see that? Put your okra. When you cook in fresh okra, oh my God, it tastes so good than you cook in frozen okra. A lot of people like to cook frozen okra. I don't like frozen okra. I don't like frozen okra. So guys, what I'm gonna do now, okay, let me take my oil. I'll use this oil here. I'm gonna take some of my oil and put it here. You have to put some oil in your white grains, okay? If you want, you can put coconut oil. Oh, I didn't show you guys, sorry. I just add some oil in here. The camera was not on here, okay? I just add some oil. If you want, you can add coconut oil instead of regular veggie oil. You all see that? So we're still gonna let this cook for a few more minutes. Oh my God, it tastes so good already. Oh, this is gonna be the bomb. So now you're gonna come in and start mixing your okra with the meat. You have to blend it together. See that? I might need to add some water here. It looks dry. Yeah, I might need to add some water. Let me get some hot water. Let's add some water here because it looks dry. I'm going to start bringing my fish closer because you cannot cook this soup without fish. Turn the fire down here and clean a little bit. So do you guys see this okra soup? If you want some, tell me, Chef Ruby, send me some okra soup. I'll send it to you, trust me. This one, I'll take it out. This is it. This is the okra that did not blend. I'm gonna take it. I don't want it in my soup. Put it in the trash. The okra that did not blend, I don't want it in my soup. Nobody gonna eat that. Put it in the trash. This is the kind of okra I want to eat. The one they gave me yesterday have bell peppers, have fresh tomatoes in it. I was asking the lady, what kind of okra is this? Is it Nigerian or Sierra Leone? I said, because I know this is not Nigerian okra. She said, no, it's a Senegalese okra. I said, no wonder. And then again, even if when I said don't wonder, I take it back. Because I've eaten some Senegalese Gambian okra soup, super kanja. It's so good. It's so good. So that means maybe whoever cooked that soup, she don't know how to cook okra soup. Whoever cooked that soup, she didn't know how to cook okra soup. Okra soup is supposed to draw. This is okra soup. It needs to draw. Okay? Okra soup supposed to draw, guys. Let me do some little cleaning and I'll come finish with you guys. Okay, so yummy, yummy. This soup here, we're gonna put the greens now. Put the greens in there. Let me rinse my greens and come put it. Okay, so I have some water with the greens. I'm gonna put it here. So the greens is here. If I have a top, I will just put a top. 5-10 minutes, all these greens gonna die down in the soup. But I don't have the top, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix my greens. Let me bring you guys closer. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Can you guys see? I can't wait to eat these greens with rice. When you have this kind of greens in your life, you don't need iron pills. You don't need no iron pills. This alone can give you thousands of iron in your body or blood. You don't need no iron pills with these greens. Oh my God. I already want to eat it right now. It's not even ready yet. So you're going to leave it on the fire and let it die down or let it cook down. Then you're going to come back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need a wooden spoon. Let me look for a wooden spoon. Yeah. A wooden spoon can mix this properly for me. Let me let it cook for a minute, then I'm going to use my wooden spoon. I'm going to put some pepper on the side. I love habanero peppers. That's for me on the side, just in case it's not spicy enough. I put 3 on both sides. Alright, so as you guys can see, my okra soup is cooking too. I wish most of you guys can come here and come eat with Chef Ruby. So y'all see that? I don't know if I should even cut up that other okra and put it for the crunch. I don't know. Let me just leave it like this for now and see So now you're gonna come put your fish. The reason you put your fish last, because this fish is so soft, you don't want it to smash. This is kuta fish. Kuta fish. If you go to the store, look for kuta fish, okay? I love kuta fish. It's so good. Yeah, you put your kuta fish there just for the flavor. Put your kuta fish. You have to take it from the skin and come put it in your soup. If somebody is sitting there watching me, they're gonna say, damn, this lady can cook. Damn, this lady can cook. Sometimes you can put the fish before you put your okra soup if your fish is not soft, because you want the fish to cook in that water first before you put your okra. Yeah, but because this fish is too soft, I choose to put it last. Okay, I choose to put it last. Always take your skin off the fish before you put it. You don't want to cook the skin, because this fish came from Africa. You don't know where they kept it before they bring it here. That's why you need to soak it so all the skin can come off. That's enough fish for now. Let me rinse my hair. Oh, I wish I can make some fufu right now. So y'all see that? We put the fish. My God, I want to eat this. Look at this okra. Look how slippery it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me add small pamay. You have to add small pamay. Add small pamay so your soup can look sexy. Sexy rosé. Sherry cocoa. Truthful. Oh my God. Look at this beautifulness in this pot. Look at this beautifulness in these two pots, guys. Who want to eat? So let's come mix this one. I told you, the wooden spoon can mix this better. Oh my God, these grains too. These grains too look super good. These grains and some white rice. Any kind of rice, you cook with it and eat with it. Oh my God. All right, let me let my grains boil or cooked, because all that water has to be dry. All that little water in there has to be dry, or until you see the oil coming up. Then you can say my grains is ready. But for right now, it's not ready yet. It has, let me taste. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't need any more seasoning. So the grains gonna have some fish too. The grains need some fish too. So I'm taking the skin off the fish. Then we're gonna put some fish here. I cannot eat this if I don't put fish. You all see that put a fish in there? You have to break your fish. Break your backy. Break your backy. See the bones? Take the bones out. Break your fish in there. 2 good soups. Chef Ruby is cooking right now. So if you're married to that African man, please take this recipe and run away with it. And go cook for your African lovely man to eat some original, authentic food. Look at all this fish going in these grains. Smoked fish. Hey, hey. If my kids don't eat this, me, I'm going to enjoy myself. By myself. I can eat it all by myself. I'm going to be singing while I'm eating it by myself. I'm going to be singing and eating by myself. Alright. So let me rinse my hands. with my hands. And let me wipe here a little bit. Clean up as you go, clean up as you go. This okra, I'm not putting the crunchy one. We're just gonna eat it just like this. Just like that. You are making the taste the way it must be. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. Nana, you are from Ghana now. You know what it is. You know what it is, Nana. This okra is not done yet, you see? It's still fresh. It's not done yet. So let me put some little crunch there. I still want to put little crunch in there. Good afternoon. I still want to put little crunch in there. So I'm going to chop up this like that. Still want to put little crunch. Chop it up very thin. You have to have that little crunch. You have to have that little crunch. Yeah. You have to have that little crunch on them. Chop it very thin so it can cook faster. So now we're going to go one by one. You want that little crunch. I have never get a notification when you go live. Facebook must be messing up. My dear, right now we're just doing our best to go live and do our thing. You know? Since last year, everything has messed up. People don't get pay rights. It's just a big mess all over the world. So you just do what you do best and leave the rest to God. That's why in this life, don't sit down and depend on one thing. Because one thing gonna disappoint you. Put your hands on different stuff. So one door closed, one door open. So I'm just putting this for a little crunch. When I'm eating my okra, sometimes I want that little crunch. Click on 3 dots. Turn, okay. Thank you, Miss Regina, for telling them what to do. Thank you. So as you guys can see, I put my little chop up okra in there for that little crunchy. For that little crunchy. For that little crunchy. Look at this okra soup, guys. That little crunchy. Now you're gonna give it time to cook. After you mix everything inside, so give it time to cook. I want to taste the sauce. No? I don't know. Painkillers? I have to check. I'm gonna put my gate on this one. The flavor. Just for flavor. Mix it. I just taste it. I don't see enough flavor in it. So that's why I add those two Maggi. Those are African Maggi. I boil the meat with my all-purpose seasoning for the flavor. So now I'm just adding those little Maggis for extra flavor. Okay? So your soup is almost ready. Let me try one more time. So now you're just going to leave it on low fire. Let it cook until you see the palm oil start coming up. When you see that palm oil sitting on the top, Jordan says, Chef, I need that little nugget that you just share. Do what? Do what you do best, and let God do the rest. Don't depend on don't depend on just one thing. Thank you, my sister. That's how life's supposed to be. You cannot depend on one thing. You all need to share my life now. Share this life. Share this good soup. Share this good cooking. Share this original cooking. Huh? Original cooking from the motherland. Don't say nobody on Facebook cook like this. So, most of them are copy. Yeah, I cook everything original. You'll see me cutting up everything with my hands and cooking from scratch. Homemade cooking. I can't wait. Let me go set some rice. I cannot wait to eat these grains. These grains, I cannot wait to eat it, for real. It looks so good. The grains. Oh my God. The greens don't need any more seasoning. Oh my God. This is the bomb. The greens is the bomb. I don't know for the okra. The okra too, I think when it's ready, it's gonna be good. But that greens, can you guys see that greens over there? Oh no. The greens, these greens, I cannot wait to cook some soft rice and eat it. That's callaloo greens, guys. Callaloo. Callaloo greens and spinach. Anybody can go get that in the farmer's market and cook it for your family. If you have a family member that need blood in their system, cook these grains and feed them every day. They're not going to be drinking no iron pills. Cook these grains for them once a week and let them eat it. That's it. They're not going to need no medication. Clean up. You all like my soups? Go cook. Everybody share the recipe. It's up to you now to go cook with your family. Take the recipe, go cook for your family. Take the recipe, cook for your family. I'm gonna clean up. Turn the fire down. This is just gonna be cooking here till it's ready. This you can eat it with fufu. Oh, thank you for 250 stars, Miss Regina. I wish I can send you a plate in return. You know, this you can eat it with fufu. You can eat it with rice. It's so good. My greens still have some water in it, so I'm still gonna let it cook till that water is dry. Till the water is dry. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna be packing my stuff. Most of this stuff goes to the pantry. Don't leave your stuff open. Put it in the pantry. To eat. I'm hungry. Thank you guys. Thank you for the comments. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your supports. Without you guys, I won't be here every day. Sorry guys, I'm trying to clean up a little bit. After you cook, you clean up your mess. Clean up. Asthma. I'm gonna look for pots or small pot to cook my fufu. I need a small pot. Let me cook some fufu. Pots in this house. All right, so I'm gonna move my grains and I'm gonna cook some fufu. This is my fufu. This is pounded yam. I like the cassava fufu though, but since I don't have it, I'm gonna use pounded yam to make some fufu so I can eat my okra soup. So I rinse my spoon out. I'm gonna use it to do my pounded yam. Let's put it here. I'll show you guys how to make pounded yam. You all see this okra soup? You all see this okra soup? That's how okra soup is supposed to look. That's how it's supposed to taste. The one I ate yesterday, now, well, the one I tasted, because I didn't eat it. I just tasted it. I left the whole thing there. Perfect. So I'm waiting for the water to boil so I can do my pounded yam. I'm going to cook small pounded yam to eat. Small pounded yam to eat. The okra soup is banging. The okra soup is banging. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. But those greens too, I cannot wait to eat those greens. The greens, the greens are so good. I cannot wait to cook some rice and eat the greens too. That's going to be for dinner. Right now I'm going to eat my fufu for lunch. I promise not to eat though. I promise not to eat for the fast people, in front of the fast people. I think I should keep to my promise, right? A lot of people are fasting right now. It's not good to eat in front of them. Should I eat? Should I eat or don't eat? What do you think? I'm asking the fast people, is it okay for me to eat? Let me see a yes or no. So this is my pounded yam. The water is boiling. I'm going to put some in there. I think that's enough for now. Then now you're going to start cooking it in the boiling water. Pounded yam is so easy to cook. As long as your water boils, that's it. You're just going to come in and start mixing it. Let me turn the fire down. So after you put your pounded yam, it's only heat's going to be cooking it. You turn your fire down. You let the heat cook it. This one right now is looking waka. So So we're gonna add a little flour to make it thick, because you want it thick, okay? So you can be able to eat it. That's how you cook your fufu. How many people say yes? I didn't see no yes. Keep your promise is important, and then cook back and brag on it. Okay. Who said that? Any jokes? Any jokes? You said keep your promise, right? All right, no problem. I'm just gonna taste. I'm just gonna taste then. So you see, that's how you cook the pounded yam. When it's small, it's so easy to cook. Y'all see that? That's the pounded yam. Oh, it's ready. So I'm just gonna take small of this one and put it on the plate. This one can stay there. Somebody else can eat that. So my grains can come back to its position. I'm gonna put this towel. Oh, my kitchen needs some deep clean. I raise my hands. This is my fufu. Oh my God. Man, it looks too good. I need pepper. You see that? Look at this fufu. This is the fufu right here. Some of you guys are mean. This case said maybe some of these fast people need to come back when she's finished. Oh my God. Ooh. Please share it on TikTok. Oh my God. All right, I gotta go. Let me don't let some of these fast people swallow any spit from my food. They're gonna be swallowing some spit, and when they swallow spit, it's not good for me, you know. So I just wanted to taste. See you guys later. Love you guys. Bye bye. Go cook. That looks so delicious. It's so delicious, my sister. Go cook. Thank you. No, I've never been to Walmart yet.